Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? This is going to be my Friday night Smackdown review and thoughts for June 21st, 2024 in Chicago. Now we're in Chicago. What do? We open the show with CM Punk. That's what we do. He comes out, starts running down Drew McIntyre and everything that happened at Clash and says pressure and all this, just going on and on about Drew. Then Paul Heyman interrupts. Paul Heyman comes down and tries to warn CM Punk the bloodline is here, and they're not happy that Chicago is his town and not the bloodline's town. So Heyman asks Punk to leave before the bloodline gets here. And Heyman has a favor to ask Punk if Punk does Heyman this favor. The favor Heyman wants is for Punk to take Heyman with him. He doesn't want to be in the bloodline anymore. He doesn't at all. This obviously got Solo and the bloodline mad. It got them really upset. They were not happy. They came in to attack Punk. Cody Rhodes showed up with baseball bats to beat them back. They didn't really hit them. It was just kind of like to scare them back, so no one really got into it at all. Bloodline was a big story throughout the night. Solo told Heyman that they have to talk, that they need to talk some things out, that something's not right here. We need to do some things. After that, there was a segment of Heyman telling the Tongans to not allow Orton or Owens to win their qualifying matches. And right before the main event that got made at the end of the segment between Solo and Cody, right before that main event, Solo told Heyman that Roman Reigns is not coming back. Said he's not coming back. Said there's no more Roman Reigns. So I don't know what to make of that. I can't wait to see where this goes next Friday. After that, we got a Money in the Bank qualifying match for the women between Bianca Belair, Michin, and Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green and Michin looked good in this match. They were given time, and they came up with some really cool spots. I would like to see more of both of them on Friday nights, because I think they can be really good, especially if WWE eventually ends up putting a mid-card women's title on the show. Those two could be really good in that area, in that space there. So yeah, after that we got a DIY segment, and this was again Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa talking against Grayson Waller about how they're using Austin Theory. Austin Theory was not there tonight because he was recovering from last week, but it really wasn't the main part of the segment. The main part of the segment happened during those three arguing back and forth, where the garage door behind them got hit, like it was like someone was getting thrown into it, which obviously they were, because they lifted up the garage door only to show CM Punk on the floor, bloodied mess, blood coming out of his head, blood coming out of his mouth. He was a bloody mess, and the person who did it happened to be Drew McIntyre, because of course he didn't quit. We knew he didn't quit. There was no way in hell he was quitting. It was Drew McIntyre. He then picked up Punk, brought him out to the fans, dropped him off his shoulders on the stage, and he took something off his wrist. I don't know, Punk was wearing some type of wristband or something, and McIntyre took it. I don't know what it was or what it meant. No one said anything about it the rest of the night, so I don't know what it could have been or why he took it. I have no idea. But yeah, Drew's back. We all knew that. He wasn't going anywhere. After that, we got another Money in the Bank qualifying match, but this one was for the men, and this one was between Carmelo Hayes, Tama Tonga, and Randy Orton. Now this match was, when it was just three of them, was good. We got bloodline interference during this match. They came down to distract Orton, then Kevin Owens came down to stop them. So during all the chaos, Carmelo Hayes ended up pinning Orton for the win. So Carmelo is in the Money in the Bank for the men. So that is going to be interesting. He deserves it. I think he'll be fantastic in that match. And I'm really getting excited for Money in the Bank. There are some good looking prospects, especially with the next thing between LA Knight and Logan Paul. LA Knight came down, ran down Logan Paul, called him out. Logan Paul didn't answer. Then Santos Escobar came out because it's Santos, Logan, and LA Knight in a Money in the Bank qualifier next week. And Santos was like, you shouldn't be worried about Logan Paul. You should be thinking about me next week in the qualifier. And LA Knight just ignores him. Santos attacks him. LA Knight turns it around, hits the BFT. And right after he hit the BFT, Logan Paul came down and attacked LA Knight. Just came down, attacked him, laid him out. That was how that part of the show ended, with LA Knight laid out on the floor, which I think is just stupid. I don't like it. I think LA Knight needs to win this U.S. title against Logan Paul at SummerSlam. I don't know if they're going to do it at Money in the Bank. I think they're going to save that for SummerSlam, and I think that's the right move, because I think SummerSlam is the right spot to take the U.S. title off Logan Paul. I think that's right. So, yeah, I think that was that segment. After that, we got another Money in the Bank qualifying match between Andrade, KO, and Grayson Waller. Now, during the entrances to this match, KO was attacked by the Bloodline. They took out his knee. So KO was hobbled during this match. But of course, like KO, he still went down and did the match. Like he sold the injury, but he still worked the match, which was nuts, because he's trying to sell an injury like that. The crowd got really into this, as you would expect, because Andrade, KO, and Grayson Waller worked very well together. Even Grayson Waller, who I don't like particularly, had some great spots in this match, which I was very impressed by. So I'm happy with that, because he's a good heel. I just never liked the way he worked. But he impressed me tonight. So not like my opinion matters to him, but I'm just telling you. I don't know what to tell you here. But that was that. And then Andrade got the win on that. So Andrade is in the Money in the Bank ladder match. So it's Andrade and Carmelo on this show got to the Money in the Bank ladder match. So that's already two great guys in the Money in the Bank. I can't wait for that. After that, we got our main event. We got Solo versus Cody. And this match was very short, because it was the aftermath of this that was really the go-home angle for the main event. It was Solo versus Cody, and like 5 minutes into the match, the Bloodline came down and started to attack Cody. So then after that, we got Randy Orton and Kevin Owens came down. Kevin Owens still hobbled, still trying to sell the injury. But they came down and trying to even the odds. And they were getting the better of the Bloodline. They were getting the better of the Bloodline. They got the better of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. And they backed Solo into the corner and had Solo on his butt, like pleading. He was like, no, wait, no. And then he stopped, and then he started laughing. Like all three of them were like, "Why are you? We have you cornered. Why are you laughing?" He was laughing because Jacob Fatu has debuted in WWE, and he came down, he took out Cody, he took out Orton, and he took out Kevin Owens, and the Bloodline stood tall. It was Fatu and it was Solo standing side by side with the ones up, acknowledging. But right after that, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa rolled in, looked at each other like, did you know about this? Did you know about this? Nah. Okay, I guess we're putting the ones up. And then that's how that show ended. So there's a lot of intrigue going into Friday Night Smackdown next week. I can't wait. Thank y'all for watching. Please give me a like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all.